Hey guys, I'm HorseyEatYou and we're back with the house in Fata Morgana. Trying that new intro out. Saying my name to get like the name brand recognition. So I can start selling merch. Also like shirts. With my name on it. Yeah, people would buy those. Sell out in an instant. And sell one copy and then I'd send my mom the link and she would buy it. I think this is going to be the climax of door 1. So last time Nelly either A, cut white-haired girl's hair, or B, killed her. Either one's possible, but I think the first one is a bit more likely. We've finally reached this point of the tale, Master. If your memory has been refreshed, then we could return to the mansion immediately. Very well then. If you insist, Master, we shall proceed with the story. It's a stormy night, much like the white-haired girl had first arrived on. Look, this is totally gonna be... This is totally the end. It was quiet as a crypt in the mansion, not a single light visible in the halls. The house sat in a wait. What if it just called it there? Like, it was like, oh yeah, you're done here? Yeah, let's leave the story. That would suck. Not a single light visible in the halls. The house sat in wait for the sun to peek out over the horizon. The darkness is, generally speaking, something that rushes by like a gustful wind as we sleep. The flaxen-haired young man, too, lay in bed, pale blue moonlight sporadically streaming through the gaps in his drawn velvet curtains as he attempted to submit to slumber. Still having difficulty drifting off, but as time trickled onwards, he drew closer and closer to the arms of Morpheus. What's Morpheus? That's Greek mythology? He's the guy from the Matrix. Great. Suddenly he sensed a presence in the room, much like the one from those nights some weeks earlier. Someone there? And you just see the white-haired girl's hair taped onto Nelly's. Answer me. A slender feminine finger pressed gently against his lips. There's no hostility in the motion, but rather a great deal of affection. Your silhouette faintly visible in the dark room was the same as that night. A flash of lightning shone through the drawn curtains, illuminating her beautiful white hair. Several silky locks spilled over her shoulders, resting against Mo's cheeks. This isn't the white-haired girl. A couple soft puffs of air tickled his face, though she was silently laughing. He assumed her finger, held against his lips, was her way of telling him to stay quiet. She began to slowly, delicately trace the outline of his mouth, moving down his cheek and along his jawline as if over porcelain. You're, rather more forward than I remember. Well, suppose you always were quite daring. This isn't the first time you sneaked into my bedchamber. Lewd! The voice did an attempt to conceal his surprise. Do you remember the night she came to exact revenge on him for her father? Indeed, she had proven herself to be a rather bold girl once already. Stark, I can't see you very well. Why don't I light a lamp, or perhaps we could open the... Before he could finish, the white-haired girl sealed his lips with her own. In the near total darkness of his bedchamber, the two shadows appeared as one. They remained that way for several minutes. Their kiss was innocent, no more than the pressing together of two pairs of lips. At the same time, the white-haired girl lovingly ran her fingertips across his skin. When their lips separated, Mel gasped for air, as if he had been holding his breath. Slightly embarrassed in himself, he said, Dearest Mel. Oh. Yeah. Nelly. That's the sound that came out of his mouth. Nothing. He could not speak. The silhouette hanging above him was certainly the white-haired girl's. Or was it? His next words were, Get off of me! He reflexively shoved the girl straddling him aside. She rolled off the bed, landing on the cold floor, but slowly, gradually, she rolled her way back towards him. It wasn't very nice. Veiled in darkness, she slowly lifted her head. And then, there's another flash of lightning. Oh, this song! This is cool. The heavy fabric of the curtains rustled, bolts of light streaming between the gaps. Her flaxen irises glimmered. Though in the bluish-white light, they took on a twinge of almost golden glow. No need to be so rough. This isn't the first time she visited your bedchamber, is it, Mel? Did I not kiss you the same way? Tell me, how does she run her fingers across your skin? What does she do when she nuzzles up to you? Stop this madness, Nelly. Well, why would you do this? Because you like white hair, don't you, Mel? You like white hair, which is why you fell for her, isn't it? So if I have white hair, then you'll fall for me too. Yeah, that's how it works. And I can be your princess again, dearest Mel. Well, what are you talking about? He could not escape from his sister's piercing gaze. Why? What happened? How could she? Questions crashed into the young man's mind like waves in a stormy sea. But none of them found answers. It simply caused him further perplexity. I don't think that's correct semicolon usage. Your hair. What happened to your hair? Wait, what's the previous line? Hold on. Okay. That's good enough. What happened to your hair? How did you get it that color? All this? Better not have. Nelly? You like my wig? But as soon as the words left her mouth, Mel was in motion, propelled by pure instinct. Clutched Nelly's shoulders tight enough to dig his fingers into her flesh. You're hurting me, Mel. What did you do to her? Tell me, what did you do? I made her leave. It was a perfectly reasonable decision. She's obviously not nobility. That's hardly fit to be part of this household. But there's no need to worry, Mel. This song is so good! I'm here to take your place. You sound like a mad woman. It doesn't matter if she's of noble blood or not. She promised she would stay by my side. So why? How could you? Oh. Do that to her. Promised you that long before she ever did. And I love you far more than she did, Mel. Have you lost your mind? Not making any sense. Where is she now? What is she doing? It's always her with you. What more could you want from me? Tell me, what does she have that I don't? What do I have to get you to focus on me and only me? We're siblings. Don't you understand what you're doing? I understand it quite well. Far better than you do, dearest Mel. I even know that a former queen was executed for it. But if we don't get caught, there's no problem. Oh, that's true. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. Nelly, you've always felt this way about me? Oh my, you didn't notice, dearest Mel? You truly are a dense one. Guess romance just isn't your strong suit. You've noticed now, haven't you? You know exactly how I feel about you, right? Quit it. Enough. Don't say anything. Stop. Stop having these insane feelings for me. It's disgusting. What are you laughing about? Poor Mel. Pretending your complete ignorance. Alright, I'll tell you everything. Mel, you can only love blood-related woman. So the irony is going to turn out that baby was a completely different one. Huh? His cackling sister appeared to him like some kind of inhuman life form. Reactions and incomprehensible exclamations slowly drained him of his strength. What kind of deranged nonsense is that? I love her. She's your sister, Mel. Very funny. How far out of your mind have you gone, Nelly? Poor Mel. You honestly know nothing? You say that her father was a painter? Painted pictures for a living. What of it? For a time, her father painted for our family. Oh, duh! I'm stupid. The painter wrote that note. For some reason, I was thinking the mother wrote that note, but that wouldn't make sense. For a time, her father painted for our family. You've seen the picture before, dear Mel. The one hanging in my room of the two of us. That was painted by her father. He did a good job, didn't he? I kept asking and asking until you finally agreed to hold my hand. And how did you feel about that? You were rather embarrassed, weren't you? Do you remember that day, dearest Mel? Couldn't possibly remember it. There's a chance you might remember this. Before we moved to this mansion, we had a painter with white hair. I don't remember any such thing. It was long ago. A painter in service of the Rhodes family. The painter did something very, very bad. Because of that, he couldn't remain a part of our household. Do you know what he did, Mel? He lay with Mother. Father was chased from your house. If the child had been born with flaxen hair, the painter would not have been thrown out. The baby would have been accepted as part of the family. That wasn't how it turned out. The child had white hair. She didn't look like she had carried the Rhodes family blood. See, Mother had me. That I'm here is all the proof you need. The girl born 16 years ago didn't have flaxen hair. Up until his last breath, he was only ever concerned about me. He held me in his arms and ran his hands through my hair, an apologetic look on his face. You're talking total nonsense. What proof do you have? If you want to know, gladly show you. I just left a message in the painting in my room. Tell me, am I truly wrong? What did that girl tell you? You're lying. What part of it is a lie, Mel? Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Why don't you go ask Mother? I'm sure she'd throw quite the fit. Mother wouldn't. The mistress did not send me away when she saw me. Quite the opposite. She took me in as a servant. It never made sense to me. Why would she hire a maid she knew nothing about? Someone who just showed up at the door one day. When I asked Mother to make her my maid, she stubbornly refused. From a good house? Don't make me laugh. If she were really nobility, she would have given us her name. Her mother was so desperate to cover up her mistake. That doesn't make any sense. I don't believe a word you're saying. It couldn't possibly be true. Wouldn't it be nice if you could bury your head in the sand? Mel, feigning ignorance is a sin. No, I refuse to believe it. Not a chance in heck. Pardon my French. You don't understand anything. How I feel. How much I've suffered. Do you have any idea how long I've loved you? Knowing that you would never accept my affection. But then, fancy that! You fell in love with your half-sister. Then I should qualify. Well, I mean, no, there's like a 50% difference. Like, do you even, like, that's pretty major? Shouldn't I, Mel? Oh. For it'll be echo. Stop it, enough! Shut your mouth! Not another word! Played ahaha.web. I don't believe any of this. Mel! You know you'll never love me. I know there's nowhere for me to run. Say, when we were kids, was that really me? Was I really by your side, Mel? If that painting tells me the whole truth, I was never once did I get to be your princess. Not even once. How did you not remember not posting, like, you know? Dearest Mel, everyone just loves to dote on me. They're always telling me how pretty I am. Mother does, father does. All the maids do too. I can do anything I want. So for me, acting like a spoiled child is the only form of rebellion I have. I don't have the kind of freedom you do, Mel. Just a doll for the family to play with. When I have visitors, it's only ever for show. So it's not my fault that I don't have friends. Dearest Mel, you're the only one who's ever cared about me more than anything in the world. Dearest Mel, I always knew how I would react if you fell in love. I'd cry my eyes out, I'd envy her to death, and get angry as a bull. But eventually, I would have given up. I knew I could never have it my way, after all. Your feelings would never bear fruit. So why did she have to be your sister? Tell me, why? Flashback? Yeah. I forgot these sprites. I assume these sprites were in episode 1, I don't remember them at all. Oh, dearest Mel, here you are again reading such hard books. Your eyes will go bad if you spend too long staring at pages. I'll be fine, Melly. It's like I'm reading 24 hours a day. But that's not good enough. If your eyes go bad, dearest Mel, you won't be able to see me anymore. Haha, you worry too much. See you fine and well, my princess. Your hair glimmering like the sun and your beautiful smile. I can see you clear as day, and that will never change. Heh. Plus, the skies are clear today, so you're even more radiant than usual. You know, it's my favorite season. Winter's cold and there's so much rain, I can't stand it. But as it gets closer to my birthday, the clouds go away. And I just adore the sun. Ah yes, it's almost your birthday, isn't it? Have you decided what you're going to ask Father for? Not yet. One pretty dolls that choose with sparkling gems. Also, I like how I did the ba 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 ba. No, oh. But I also want a pretty dress, like the one's mother wears. This that long is asking a bit much, even for Father. But dearest Mel? I already have what I want the most. But the truth is, as long as I have that, I don't need anything else. Oh, what would that be? The hairband they bought for you the other day? Or maybe, the song they had written for you last year? None of that, dearest Mel. Huh? Then what could it be? Now I'm really curious. What is it that's so valuable to you? That's a secret. You have so many secrets, I just don't know what to do. Say, dearest Mel, what are you running your fingers through my hair? Just for a little bit? Oh, what's gotten into you, Nelly? Why are you so angry for attention all of a sudden? Please, dearest Mel. Oh, Nelly, what am I going to do with you? Come over here. Please stop. The girls you're running, that was just for, because your roses are red, right? Not because blood, right? I want to sit on your lap. Yes, yes, as you wish. My beautiful, beautiful little princess. Say, dear smell? What is it this time, Nelly? Right now, so incredibly happy. Happy. Yeah. Oh, and out of curiosity, who was it that you really cared? Who you really cared so much about? That's the sound you make when you're on. Fevered frenzy, Melanie fled from the mansion. Even in early summer, the night was cold. To make matters worse, raindrops pelted him from head to toe. That caused him little discomfort, for a far greater maelstrom of pain rampaged within his breast. At night, the town took on a different appearance. Not simply for lack of illumination, the people were active within it as well. It was not a suitable place for a young aristocratic man to go wandering unattended. The darkness is not only the abode of devils, but of beggars, thieves, criminals, and all manners of things undesirable. But despite that, he continued to run, knowing not where he was to head. He simply went where his feet took him. And where he arrived was the church, it figured. Father! Father! God you be able to offer me counsel. To answer all my questions about that painting, about her, about Nellie's feelings. Not her lies, but the truth. Please open the door. Open the door. But as you might expect, the door is locked, and the priest showed no sign of responding to his calls. The sound of the boring rain drowned out everything else. He said drooped feebly. He looked like a helpless little calf who wandered alone, into a dark, precarious mountain path with no end in sight. Why? Why won't anyone tell me the truth? All I want is for someone to tell me it's not true. Have I sinned? No, I didn't know anything. No. None of it's true. So I haven't done anything wrong. Not at fault, am I? Nevertheless, his sister's claim, and her laughs, continued to echo within his head. If he truly believed it to be false, he would have gone to look at the painting. But I could not, as was an indication that uncertainty had a stronger grip on him. Fragmented images of a white-haired painter fluttered through the back of his mind, but he desperately shoved them aside. What good is the church? What good is theology? What good is God? What? Something moved near the boy. He stood immediately behind him and grasped his light dressing gown. He had been so consumed in his own world that he had not noticed the person's presence, till they were close enough to touch him. What? Who are you? Standing there was a beggar dressed in tattered rags. Oh, it's the beggar! He's still begging at the church? The hooded beggar tentatively extended his hand towards Mel, pleading for relief with sad, slender fingers. Were you a generous young man? Mel would have given the beggar something. We're generous, of course. Lord, get your filthy hands off me. I don't have a dang thing to give you right now. Don't you dare touch me. Suddenly, the beggar's head turned upwards. My eyes catch... Is it the white-haired girl? My eyes catch the beggar's. Her hood fell back, revealing a hairless head. Val, you idiot! You were nice to the beggars before. Come on! Why? A pair of red eyes gazing bitterly, their familiar, distinctive glimmer at Mel. Red eyes. She immediately covered her face and turned to run. Can't be. The beggar that's always been here was, You said to yourself that they would not survive much longer. How can you be certain she was the same beggar? Wait for me! Perhaps as someone of such high social standing, all beggars appear the same to you. Perhaps you wanted to believe your meager generosity made a difference, that you did something of value. I'll not say it's wrong to think so. Wait for me. Chase after the fleeing girl. Though you shout for her to stop, she continues to run. Your hand is so heavy, I'm afraid I might lose her. Terrified. But I didn't do anything wrong, did I? Begging you, please stop. Just want to talk. She comes to a stop at a corner. Please do not go around this corner. It's you, isn't it? I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? So, what was with the game with all the graphic imagery? Was that just baiting us? What I said back then was terrible, and for that I'm truly sorry. I didn't realize it was you. Please, come back to me. If you're concerned about social status, I'll figure something out. Nellie's getting married off soon enough. Oh yes, Nellie. Nellie did something horrible things to you. She's lost her mind. She's talking nonsense. Don't worry, she'll be out of the picture soon enough. Make sure you're safe. Say something, please. Are you angry? You're angry, aren't you? I'm not angry at you. I'm not... Did you know everything? Did you come to our house aware of everything? What? Did you? Tell me, please. The priest isn't here, and everything Nelly says is a lie. You're the only one who'll tell me it's not true. What are you? A relationship. I don't understand what you're saying. If you don't tell her, she won't know. Just don't tell her. Ha 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 ha. I see. You don't know. You don't know. It's for the best. Nelly's the only one who knows. She'll be gone before long. Everything will be alright. Lord Mel, it'll all be alright. Let's go back. I'll make sure you're never put in danger again. I'm begging you, stay with me. My appearance is no longer suitable to stand at your side. Settle unsightly and back up by the church, did he not? Hair can grow back. It's not a problem. Now I truly look the part of the hideous witch. Yeah, didn't they shaved the witch. I think they at least shaved Jean d'Arc's head before they burned her at the stake. Wait, that didn't happen. Wait, no, it was the 100-Year War, right? Was it? No, it happened by now. That was 1400s, I think, right? 100-Year War. Yeah, 1337 to 1453. Okay. Got that mixed up with the French Revolution. But I'm to blame. It was a sin for me to find happiness in your kindness. What are you talking about? My sin was falling in love with you. Not what happened to my father, nor where I had to spend our days. There's no sin in that. Is she about to kill him? We have our whole lives ahead of us, don't we? With enough time, this whole tragic mess will be behind us. Things will only get better from here. I'll be your prince. You're the one who took the girl to see the outside world. So please, give me your hand. Come to me. Don't leave me all alone. I need you by my side. Please. Extend my hand around the corner. Since you're hesitating beyond the bend. I'm begging you. Can't see what's on the other side, but a vision of her reaching out to put her hand in mine wells up in my mind. But that story never had an ending. What? She doesn't take my hand. I doubt the girl ever wrote that letter. She's not there when I turn the corner. Why? How did things end up like this? Where did I go wrong, oh god? Hey, it's the maid! Oh boy. Your error was likely your kindness. Thoughtlessly, haphazardly spreading your generosity. But that generosity came from your own desire to avoid pain. For your own happiness. What should I have done? I can't take this. Everyone was happy. Nelly used to laugh and smile. Schwartz meant the world to me. How did things end up like this? It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. If you pretend like nothing happened, perhaps they can go on smiling in your head. But regardless, you must follow the path you tread. It's your path alone. The path you chose when, in that moment, you decided to run. Make the wrong choice in those moments, and you should find yourself on the road to ruin. This feels like a bad... Well, I mean, it is a bad ending. Like when you pick the wrong choice in a visual novel and you just get the bad end. Except there wasn't a choice. Would have been better off not knowing. Better off in the dark. I just wanted those tranquil days to last. They're supposed to last forever. At some point, your childhood must come to an end. And that ending may not be the one you anticipated. You can't stand this world. You yearn for a world that would treat you with kindness. What should I do? What should I have done? Someone, please, help me. You should return now. If you spend too long out here, you're liable to get— That's not how colds work! You're liable to catch a cold. Now let us return to our own time. That ended with less tragedy than I expected, actually. That's the end, right? I think so. Yeah, got an achievement. Rose Manor. Huh. As none of the three protagonists, calling Nelly an protagonist is a bit much, but died, actually. Was not expecting that, huh? I mean, all their lives, well, they all probably ended their lives miserably, eventually. But none of them died. Huh. Well, actually, they did die, just, you know, not for a while. Or like, I mean, they could have died a minute later, for all I know, but... The crestfallen young man faded into the distance. The decrepit double doors cracked shut. Through the shattered glass, you could only see the ruins of a garden, not a single rose growing within. It had evidently returned from the past. In the garden, weeds grew taller than people, found it difficult to look at. A wolf howled in the distance. The children, the sea of roses, and the white-haired girl were nowhere to be found. You and the maid who called you master were the only people present in the mansion. What happened to them next? Oh, master, you will know better than I. Why, you cannot remember? Seems this is quite serious, then. Worry not, my loyalty lies with you, master. The mansion has witnessed more yet. Is white-haired girl us? That's still the biggest question I have. From the way the maid talks, it sounds like it, but I'm not so sure. Let us make our way to the second door. I've heard the end of the second door is when it gets, like, good. Like, I mean, I thought that was good, but, like, when it gets good. Or is it the third door? I forget. One of those. Your hand in hers, the maid guided you back through the kitchen into the tea room. Her palms were still cold, felt as though you were clenching ice. Master, do you wish to know the truth, no matter what may be hidden within? Or, if it is something that you'd be happier not knowing, would you rather remain in the dark? Oh, is that so? Am I supposed to answer? It's a no-mean-echo question. Would you rather know the truth, but be miserable? Or not know the truth and be happy? I think most people would say they'd want to know the truth. But I think after no-mean-echo, I think I choose the second option. Like, knowing... Well, if you're ignorant, are you happy, though? I mean, you are, but... Huh. It's really just a case-by-case basis. I think everyone would say, I want to know the truth, before learning the truth, and then they're sad and be like, I wish I never knew the truth. I think that's probably the most average reaction to that. Wondering about their father. Is the flaxen-haired sibling's father? Do you think he knew about the white-haired girl? If he did, perhaps he allowed her to stay because of how deeply he loved his wife. Or maybe because he did not want people to find out about her. I expect he too experienced many different emotions. But those pages of his story remain untold. Their parents likely had a turbulent tale as well, but theirs is not of consequence. To whom, I could not tell you. You and the maid crossed through the entrance hall, continuing your trek. At some point, the fire in the fireplace had faded to embers, emphasizing the lack of light within the mansion. The maid took a candlestick and lit it in the cinders. The small flame illuminated her pale face. On a whim, you asked the maid about herself. About me? I'm a maid devoted to your service, master, as I have said. Oh, what was that? You're interested in my name? You flatter me. I truly do appreciate the question, but you're more than welcome to simply call me the maid. Oh, no, I want to know your name. Also, it would make me much happier to hear you say my name after you recalled who you are, master. A subtle smile rose to the maid's face, after which she began to lead you down to down a first-floor corridor. Still holding the maid's hand, you passed in front of the full-length mirror. In it reflected the warm light of the candle, which disappeared out of range shortly thereafter. Oh my, something the matter? Did you come across something peculiar? The maid had not appeared in the mirror. Oh, though she was not the only one without a reflection. Oh, do we not have a reflection either? You reached the end of the corridor. There appeared to be a doorway, but the door itself was long since gone, leaving only a hole in the wall to frame the stairs behind it. Without hesitation, the maid descended into the darkness. You have more interest in this mansion, master, than in a mere maid, do you not? Though it pains me to say as much in your presence, master, this house is cursed. Yes, it is a curse that runs deep. I like saying cursed, like cursed. Well, cursed, not cursed. It sounds coolly that way. As I just bore witness to, the majority of those who dwell within these walls fall into misfortune. I have served here for many years, and periods of happiness are as fleeting as a sugar cube in a cup of hot tea. Why did such tragedies befall them? If I were to guess, master, it was because you had not returned. But when you remember your true self, the mansion's curse should be broken. The next warrior is before us. It appeared to be the entrance to a cellar. This disconsolate, did I say that right? Wooden door was visibly rounded in several places, and it seemed to might crumble at a single touch. Not touched. You could hear the sound of something devouring meat beyond the door. The protagonist of this is like a monster, right? Or a beast. Maybe there's a beast living within. According to the Steam store page or something like that. Before you had a chance to say you thought it was dangerous, the maid opened the door with a chilling smile on her face. Your first impression was that it smelled of blood. The second door. Sweet, we made it. What episode is this? 7? Somewhere around there. 1707. Oh, did it say the year in the beginning? I just totally forgot it then. So this is a little over 100 years after. And the mansion is in ruin. So we could probably assume that either Mel and Nellie didn't have children or they just moved. Not sure which. This is Weeping Manor. I'll call it there. I think the last one was Rose Manor. Now, hold on. I want to read this Steam story page description of this one. In this area, the mansion lies in ruins, and a beast dwells within. He claims to yearn for a life of serenity, but it's not long before he yields to his innate savagery and a massacre ensues. Okay. I like that first episode. I also really liked how Mel just wasn't, like, you know, always a good guy. Or right, I guess? Like, I can think of 2 times within the last hour that he screwed up. Basically, like when he slapped Nellie and didn't go after her, even, you could say. And, you know, the whole beggar white-haired girl thing. There's probably more that I'm not thinking of, but, you know. Usually protagonists do no wrong, usually. So, you know, that's cool to see. Protagonists in visual novels, might I add. Because, you know, you're gonna make choices. So you're gonna decide, you know, what's the right or wrong decision. But, you know, there wasn't a choice for that. There was a choice in the very beginning, though. So there are choices, just not, I assume not for indoors. Would be my assumption. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time with the second door. I'm eager to get started, but I think I'll call it there today. My voice is starting to hurt. It's hard to record a non-voiced visual novel for more than an hour, because they're basically talking non-stop. Like, if it's voiced, you get, you know, a couple seconds of downtime every line. Well, every voice line. But not with this. So, I'll see you guys. Probably start recording again next week, probably on Monday. I have spring break coming up, so I'll be sure to try to record a lot of this since I have the chance. So, see you guys then. Bye.